Hello everyone, good afternoon and welcome back to my virtual classroom. I hope everybody is safe, everybody is hale and hearty, everybody is enjoying the lockdown period at home, and I hope that you are studying as well during this lockdown period. So children, once again, welcome. I am going to take another session of social studies with you all today, and it is going to be a slight different topic maybe. Um, uh, you can relate it to geography, and it is light. Some parts you may or may not understand. It is difficult, I know that, but then we all are here to make you understand the topics, to make you understand the lesson which we are going to begin with today's session. Okay, what do you think that forests are for? What are forests made of? Or what are these forests meant to be? Why do we have forests in our lives? Having forests, is it important to have forests in our life? Or why? Why do we need forests? We can live our life without that also. Have you ever given a second thought in your mind that why do we have forests? I know you must be having n number of points in your mind. I know you would be having different perceptions and different views that why do we have forest. We have forest because they give us proper protection, good atmosphere. The ambience is very nice with the forest. Then forests, many trees give us medicines. Food is also being provided. We use furniture, and there are several things which the forests give us. So children, today we are going to talk about the natural vegetation of India. We've studied about India, we've studied about the different phases of climate, we've studied about Earth's parallels and everything. Now today we are going to study about the natural vegetation of Earth, the natural vegetation of our country. The natural vegetation of an area includes its forest wealth. How wealthy you are when it comes to the natural vegetation, and especially to catch the to calculate the natural vegetation, we count on trees. What is the wealth or what is the amount of trees in a particular country, in a particular place? A forest is a large area of land covered mainly with trees. You know that. Mainly with greenery, mainly with trees. It can be shrubs, it can be herbs, it can be climbers, anything, any kinds of plants. A forest is an important natural source. It is the most, not important, I would say that it is the most important. The first priority of our life is having forests or having natural vegetation. It has been calculated that a country must have 1/3 of its total area under forests. 1/3, imagine. But in India, only 1/5 of its total area is covered with the forest. Only 1/5. This is far less than what we require. If we need 80%, let's say we've got 20%. Forests are also an important natural wealth of our country. Having lots of jewelry, lots of luxury at your home makes you wealthy. But being a good citizen of the country, what makes us wealthy as a citizen of the country is how much forest wealth do we have in our country. Now, forests and their products are very, very useful. You know that. And why are they useful? Why are they useful? They give us all the spices. They give us medicinal plants. They provide us with different types of herbs, rubber, fruits. Then they provide shelter to us. Not only to us, they give shelter to all the other animals and the species found in the forest. They provide hardwood for constructing buildings, your houses, your doors, your tables. Where are they coming from? It's all coming from the natural resource we have on our earth. Then they also provide the softwood which is used to make paper, rubber, medicines. Are you getting my point? These are all these are all given by the forest, by the natural vegetation. They also help to control the soil erosion. When that field is barren, the land is barren, there is no fertility because there are no trees. When there is no greenery, the land becomes infertile. Then they attract, yes children, plants do attract the clouds. They do attract the clouds. They are very much attractive, and they also bring rainfall. Greenery is very much helpful in bringing the rainfall on the earth. Like I said, they keep us free from pollution. They keep the air purified. Now there are different types of forests, children. There are different types of forests, and let's learn about the different types of forests. The kind of trees or plants that grow in forests depend on the climate, children. It depends on the climate and the soil of that place. The types of forests that are found in India are evergreen forests. First, evergreen forest, you can see on the screen. Like I'm saying, you're getting the pictures on the screen as well. Number 1 is evergreen forest. Then we have deciduous forests. Then we have the thorn forest, tidal forests, mountain forests. These are the 5 types of forests which are found in our country, India. Let's learn about the first forest, that is the evergreen forest. Now children, another name for the evergreen forest is tropical rainforests. They are found in hot and wet regions both. They are found in hot areas as well as the wetty regions. The slopes of Western Ghats, hills of the northern part of our country, and the Andaman and Nicobar Islands have dense evergreen forests. All these places are hot and receive a lot of rainfall. You can see there on the map that Western Ghats, northern eastern part, and Andaman and Nicobar, these are the 3 places which have evergreen forests in full. As the name suggests, the trees of these forests remain green throughout the year. Because they receive a lot of rainfall, the plants, the leaves are evergreen throughout the year. The trees are huge, they are very tall, and they have umbrella-shaped canopy. You can see on the screen. They have umbrella-shaped canopy or cover on the top. Can you see, children? Yes. The wood of these forests is very hard and it is very helpful also. Mahogany, rosewood and ebony are some important varieties of evergreen trees. These are the 3 most important varieties which are found in the evergreen forests. Then a huge variety of ferns is also seen, children, in this rainforest. Climbers, bamboos grow in a large amount in these forests. You can see on the screen, all these are available on the screen for you. Next type of forest is the deciduous forests. Deciduous forests are basically known as the monsoon forests. They are known as the monsoon forests and they are found in the foothills of the Himalayas. What are the foothills of the Himalayas? Yes, you must be knowing what are the foothills of the Himalayas. Sahyadris and the northeastern part of Indian peninsula. Mostly these deciduous forests are found here. These forests cover the maximum part of our country. Maximum part is covered by these deciduous forests in our country. Like, it's unlike the evergreen forest, children. These trees, the leaves of these forests shed their leaves once in a year. They leave the bark of the tree and they shed. The trees which are found and the main trees which are found here are teak, sal, shisham, sandalwood, mahua, semul and bamboo. These are the main trees which are found in this region, that is the deciduous trees. You can also see here in the pictures. You are getting all the pictures there on the screen, children. Next, let's study about the next tree, that is the thorn trees. Thorn trees, children, they grow in areas that receive very, very less rainfall. Very scanty rainfall, mostly in the parts of Rajasthan. Because rain is absolutely, just very scanty. So, thorny shrubs, thorny plants grow in those areas where rainfall is scanty. Like Rajasthan, I said, Gujarat and Haryana also. These forests have long roots that go deep into the soil. They have thick barks, small leaves, and sharp thorns or modified leaves, children. Their leaves are modified. They are, they have sharp thorns. The thorns are very sharp. Even if you try to, just touch it, it will prick your finger. So it is very, very sharp. And they have, the leaves prevent water loss. The leaves of these trees, they prevent lots of water loss. These plants and trees can survive without water for long durations because they already carry lots of water in the root. Therefore, they can, they can survive for long durations. For example, babool, wild palms, and kikar are the most popular trees of the thorn forests. Next, we have, children, the tidal forests. The tidal forests are also known as mangrove forest. What are they known as? They are known as the mangrove forest. They are found in the deltas of rivers in areas that are submerged in seawater. Places they are near the deltas. These forests can survive both in freshwater and saltwater areas. The delta region of Ganga and Brahmaputra are full of such forests. The sundri tree grows here in this region, in the tidal region. Its wood is used to make boats. Sundri tree, because it can survive in water, any kind of water. Therefore, the wood of sundri tree is used to make the boats. Why? Because boats need to survive in the water. They cannot drown. So, specially sundri tree is used to make the boats, or the wood of sundri tree is used to make the boats. Then, children, the Sundarban is named after the sundri tree. The Sundarban areas, it is covered with the trees. That is why it is named after the sundri tree. This tree belongs to the mangrove family. The mangrove family, which we studied in the second part, it belongs to this particular forest. Next, children, the mountainous forest. What are these mountainous forests? Mountain forests, as the name tells, they are found in the Himalayan region and parts of the Nilgiri hills in South India. Some of these forests have trees on the coniferous variety that they bear cones. They have cone-shaped leaves. Cheer, deodar, fir, chestnut, cedar, pine, and spruce are the trees which are found in these forests. These trees are tall and have pointed, sharp needle-like leaves. Therefore, the snow does not collect on the trees. Wood of these trees are used to make paper. Now, you must have visited Missouri hill stations. What are the trees? What kind of the trees do they have? Have you ever seen? They have slopy kind of trees, so that when the snow falls on these trees, they don't stay on that. They just slide down because of the way the leaves are made, or the shape of the tree is made. So this is about the mountain forest, children. Now, how can you save trees? So, children, how can you save trees? Everywhere you find, posters, you find paintings all around. Save trees, save Mother Earth, save trees, save Mother Earth. How can you do that? How can you do that, children? Have you got any idea that how are you going to work on it, or how are you going to, sometimes you think that, okay, I'm so small, I cannot do this. Mujhse nahi hoga ye. How to save trees? Children, you have strong voice. You've got very strong opinions. You just need to, you need to boost yourself that you can do it. You're not small. Good thoughts can make a change in the environment. How can you save the trees? Deforestation has removed the forest or reduced the forest amount significantly. You just go to, this Lachiwala range. If you go there, my house is there only. So, before marriage, when we used to stay there, area was green. It was all greenery. Nothing is there. It's only greenery. But now if I go there, if I visit those places, it's like concrete, everywhere concrete. The trees have been cut down, roads have been made, it is all cemented. Somewhere malls have been built, or somewhere shops have been built. So it's very disheartening that okay, it's such a beautiful area, such a beautiful range of forest, significantly it has been reduced. Now we are facing so many problems, children. When we cut trees, soil erosion is there, floods, lots of forest, they absorb water, rainwater. But due to the destruction of forests, water is not soaked, so it keeps flowing on the road. That is why we have floods, we have droughts. Trees are not there, soil is not getting fertiled. Deforestation leads to reduction in animal population. Animals, they keep on moving from one place to the other. So in a particular area, fauna is also very just next to zero. Fauna, flora, both are almost gone. Then children, since forests play a very much important role in supporting life on this earth, the government is also compelled to take steps to generate this resource quickly. And it is our duty, children, to generate it as much or as quickly as we can. You must have heard about the Chipko movement, where the word Chipko means hugging or embracing. You can see on the picture here. In the 1970s, a group of women in Uttarakhand started this movement. They preventing cutting down of trees by hugging them. When these people came to cut the trees, the Uttarakhand women, they came and they hugged the tree. They cannot cut the tree with the women, obviously. So they started hugging the tree, and that onwards, that movement was known as the Chipko movement. This movement started, children, from Reni village of Uttarakhand, and it spread it so fast, and it spread in all over the Garhwal region. The women folk of this region came together to revolt against the ruthless cutting of trees. Sundarlal Bhogna headed this movement, and the hard work of the people ultimately bore fruit when the government passed laws to stop deforestation. The women were very happy that okay, hugging the trees and keeping them safe eventually became a very good procedure to keep the trees, to keep the forest safe. Now children, but this act did not discourage others to cut the trees. Still trees are cut, people are cutting trees, deforestation is happening everywhere. The government has started several programs such as social forestry movements and Van Mahotsav to encourage forest conservation and afforestation. People cannot just cut the trees. You have to take a pass, you have to take proper permission from the Forest Institute, forest people, and then you have to give the reason why. Why do you want to do this? Why do you want to do this? You just cannot cut the tree like that. Another program which was started by the government was Children for Every Child a Tree program, which was started in which children are encouraged to plant trees and even care for them. You are young ones, children, you are 10 years, 11 years of age. You can grow a plant, you can grow a tree in your house. You can just plant a tree, and when you grow up, you will remember, oh, ye plant to maine lagaya tha. I had planted this tree belongs to me. You will remember during those times when you grow up and the tree grows along with you. You will feel very proud. Apart from this, children, the government is also involving local and tribal peoples in the conservation of forests. Steps are also being taken to develop green belts in urban areas. Like urban areas, we live in urban cities. Like I said, concrete areas are so much that people are not even bothered to grow plants, grow trees. In such an environment, you should try to do that. Apart from the forest, the greenery, natural vegetation also has wild animals in it. Forests are a home to wild animals. If forests are not there, imagine wild animals are gone forever. When we cut forests, children, we are also destroying the habitat of these living creatures. Unrestricted poaching and hunting has led to the extinction of various species. Therefore, the government has also set up reserve forests, natural parks, wildlife sanctuaries and bird sanctuaries to protect the animals as well as their habitat. Then we have the Kaziranga and Manas national parks, which are a home to elephants, hippos, rhinos and deers. Then Gir National Park, which is found in Gujarat, which are a home to Asiatic lions. Sundarban Tiger Reserve in West Bengal is famous for its Royal Bengal tigers. Tigers are also, on the verge of getting extinct. The Corbett National Park, which is in our state, and the Ranthambore National Park are the tiger reserves. Then the Periyar Wildlife Sanctuary, which is in Kerala. The Chilka Lake Bird Sanctuary, which is in Odisha. These are all homes to extinct and endangered species of animals. Imagine if forests are not there, our life is going to be just next to impossible. We need forest. We are not living in the forest, but we need an ambience where we have forest around us. We need greenery. We need lots of good air and lots of purified air for us to survive. So children, next time when you see a barren area, go and plant a tree. It will definitely help you, and you will remember that, okay, I planted one tree when I was 10 or 11 years of age. I planted a tree. And if you want to, you can also name your plant. Plant is a living living creature. Plant is a living creature. You may not know. The plant may start talking to you in dreams in a good manner. So try to plant a tree and hope for the best, that your country, your area, your earth, my earth, our earth becomes a good place to live in. Stay healthy, stay blessed. Thank you. Take care, children, and stay tuned for the next video. Bye-bye.